Happy Thursday.
Happy race week.
Yeah, happy race
Woo!
week. And welcome to On the Move with Nan and Cam and friend of the pod, Molly Johnson.
You know her. You know her. She been here.
Yeah, you know her. Basically the third co-host.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. I mean, I think you were maybe the most frequented guest.
Yeah.
Keto was probably pretty up there.
Yeah. You too.
Got a lot going on throughout the year, so.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so was I
No, you're good.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we're not there yet. I gotta figure out technical things.
Yeah, just be boo.
Yeah, we'll be boop. We're the press. We've got Virginia Credit Union River City Half happening this weekend on March 7th and River City 5K. And Molly is the race director for that event. So we figured we solicited some audience participation, some questions on Instagram.
Shout out
to
to
go through
y'all.
those.
Yep.
And we're just going to take you through a little bit of the week ahead here.
Yeah.
It's sports backers as we prep. So starting Friday, we got our crew out.
University of Richmond, the start and finish line set up, as well as PR run walk for packet pickup.
Great.
Yeah.
What are our packet pickup details looking like for Friday?
Yeah, so PR run walk in Westchester Commons for those of you guys that are local listeners, if you will. Packet pickup will be open from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So you can get your bib, your race shirt. You can shop, in the store for any pre-race items that you might need, and just get ready for race day. So it's exciting, and it, as I'm sure we will talk about later, is going to be warm on race day. So maybe get yourself a new pair of running shorts while you're there. Hype yourself up. Maybe a new tank.
Yeah, a little tank.
I should say our merchandise will be for sale there. I know Allison's picking out some tanks.
And guess what?
For race weekend.
It's cute, guys. It's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Sportsbacker store posted a reel with some of it, a little sneak peek. And it is so cute. And it's very
spring colors. I don't even think she put my fave on the reel. Like my fave thing.
All the merch. I'm excited to see it.
My fave that she did, she pulled it out the box to show me, and I literally screamed. I'm not joking. I don't think I've ever. Okay, it's a little sneak peek for our listeners. It's a cropped. It's black. First of all, I love black. It's black cropped long sleeve, pretty tough.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it like a light sweatshirt material? What is
yes.
it? Okay.
Yes, light sweatshirty.
I love a morning layer. I love a spring morning layer.
Yes, and I was like, "Listen, are you freaking kidding me right now?" And then I think I screamed because one, like I said, I always love wearing black. It's just very cutesy.
Snatches.
Just snatches. It matches everything, but she's always against black. Allison's always like, I'm not doing black. People don't like to run in black. People don't like to buy stuff in black. So when she put it out, I was like, she do this for me. I was like, you love me. Oh my gosh. I told her, I said, I think I might have to get it. And also, this is very far in advance, but one of the 10K things that we're working on right now too, she sent it in like color variations yesterday. And I said, I will wear that every single day of my life. And I'm not joking. I said, I'm wearing that. So yeah, very cute merch to come, guys. But also very cute merch to come this Friday at Packet Pickup.
Yeah.
And this is your 3. So we've said this to you before, but we highly recommend you come get your packet from Packet Pickup on Friday. If you can, obviously, because race day, it's doable, but why do it when you don't have to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid point.
Yeah. Solid point. Even if it's a little drive, Westchester Commons might be a little drive. It's fine. It's okay. I would rather you go get it Friday and then chill. And then Saturday, you don't even have to get there super early, like crazy early. You just find your little parking spot, walk to the start, and you don't have to stress about anything.
Yeah, and like we said, we do have expanded hours on packet pickup on Friday this year, so 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So hopefully plenty of time for everybody to make it out there. Yeah. Like Cam said, do a little shopping while you're out there, get some dinner.
Right. If you can't make it out there, somebody else can pick your packet up for you with your ID. So if you have a friend running with you or your mom can go snag it, just make sure they have a picture of your ID and they can get it for you.
I love your mom can go snag it.
Your mom, my mom would do that. My mom would be like, I'll go get it for you.
As maybe between the 3 of us, most Westchester Commons experience, do we have any dinner recommendations for the people if they go out there on dinner time?
If you're making a weekend out of it and you're like, this is going to be for the girls, because it's International Women's Day on Sunday. So like, this is Napa is in Westchester Commons, and that's a good one.
Love it. With water. Alternate water.
You're right.
Yes. Gotta get that
back and forth. Napa's really good. We got a Sedona over there that's pretty good.
My parents love a Sedona.
Yeah. quick stuff. Chick-fil-A, always yum.
Your girl's rocking 2 rewards right now. Chick-fil-A, free Sam's. Got a back-to-back.
Speaking of Chick-fil-A, we got some stuff coming up with them for the 10K. You just wait.
Go to a store and get some giveaways.
Yeah, you just wait on it. But yeah, what else we got? Westchester Commons. Brick House Diner. They just opened a Brick House out there. Love Brick House Diner. Yum. They seem to get really busy too. So hey,
wow,
you heard it here first.
Westchester Tourism Division is right here with us.
Hey, I am
big Westchester paid for this podcast.
Yeah, and you know what's down the street? 7 Brew, and I will be there.
Yeah, that's your spot, girl.
That's my spot. So hey, if you need Rex, I gotcha.
Go see a movie.
Yeah, go see a movie while you're over there. Well, I'll tell you this little inside scoop on that movie theater. We were actually going to go see a movie there tomorrow, and Jordan looked at the tickets. $19 one ticket. I said
that's Westchester Commons.
That's the way of the bow tie. That's how much the bow tie is now.
Well, our go-tos are Cinema Cafe in Chester, and because love them, and the one, what's the one at Stony Point?
Oh,
Bistro, whatever.
Yeah. Cine Bistro?
Yeah.
On Tuesdays, because they got $9 tickets. Hey, big movie here.
Yeah, listen, now that you've got your entire month back planned, we'll go back to the race.
Yeah.
So Saturday morning, you get there. You don't need to pick your packet up because you've already picked your packet up on Friday.
Yeah.
If you do need to pick your packet up, what are details with that?
Yeah, where are we going for that?
Start line. West Hampton Green, if you're familiar with University of Richmond campus at all, but packet pickup on race day will be near the start line. The trick with that is bag check is at the finish line. So if you need to check a bag, you will have to have your bib in hand because there'll be a tear tag on your bib that you'll need in order to check your bag. So again, if you want to check a bag on race day, definitely go for Friday packet pickup. Otherwise, you will have to walk from the start to the finish back to the start, which could just take up some time on race day. So packet pickup on race day is at the start line. You will get your bib before the race begins. And then if you opt for packet pickup on race day, you can pick up your race shirt at the finish line in the volunteer tent. But the half marathon starts promptly at 8 a.m. and the 5K starts promptly at 8:20. Both of these races we line up by pace, but it is a one mass start. So if you're not at the start line at 8 a.m., you will miss the start of the half marathon. And if you're not there at 8:20, you will miss the start of the 5K because they both go off at one time. Separately, I should say. They go off at one time.
Yeah.
At their respective times.
Mass start.
Yes.
Yes, at their respective times.
So don't be late because we cannot allow late starters on the course. You will be kindly asked to give us your bib. And if you choose to start, then you were just running on the road outside of the race.
Yeah. So. And don't think she's joking.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I saw it happen last year.
I like doing it and I don't want to do it. So don't be late. But like we said, if you get your bib on race day, you can get your shirt at the finish line once you're finished.
Great. All great info. Where are you to start race morning?
Always at the start line because I got to get them pics and them videos.
That's very
true. So if you see me at the start line, say, hey, start line. And then I walk over to my course marshaling spot at the end of the eco corridor as the runners are turning back onto campus. Prime spot. And I really like being there. I don't know why. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like I can be like, you are actually almost done.
Yeah.
And I'm not lying. I'm like, hey, turn this corner to that corner. Boom.
Right there. Yeah.
You're going to see it. It's right there. So yeah, if you see me, say hey. And I'll be right there. I'll be paired up with one of our new spirit groups. And I'm hoping they're going to be Jamaica and her friends.
Jamaica's, what do they call it? Jamaica's Loud Group?
Loud Group, yeah. We asked some words to describe them and their cheer style, and it was just loud. So
you're going to be bringing the energy.
Hopefully I'm turning up with Jamaica on Saturday. And then I'll walk over towards the finish after the last runner leaves the eco corridor.
Great.
Yeah. Where are you?
I'm over on the 5K water stop. In the first water stop, we do give some half marathoners water as well if they need it. But we are, especially tomorrow, or especially on Saturday, since it'll be a little warm. We're over there to meet Ashley, a volunteer, and I think our new intern are going to hang out over there for the 5K water stop. Always really fun. It's beautiful. It's on the Huguenot Bridge. So, like, what a fun work morning.
Yeah.
And I just get to hang out there. We're going to be popular because, people want that water this weekend. So that's going to be exciting, fast paced. And then we take off. We're a SAG vehicle. So we'll be picking up anybody that needs to be picked up. And then we're going over to where the time cutoffs are, over closer to like mile 10 area. And also passing out some wet washcloths and cleaning up some wet washcloths because we wanted to make sure that everybody was feeling fresh with the high temps.
Yeah. Feeling fresh.
Yeah. And it's in Windsor Farms area. So it's like very pretty. The neighbors come out and cheer. Always really fun. I'll be delighted. Hot weather girly. So I will be delighted to be outside.
Shorts.
Some tanks.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is where we get our base layer.
I know.
Get that. I also got some because I haven't seen the sign.
That's true.
Haven't seen the sign.
None of us have. That is one of the first things I told Madeline, the intern. I was like, bring SPF.
Yeah, I said, bring a hat, girl.
Yeah.
You're gonna want a hat.
It's gonna be sunny on Saturday too.
Yeah,
Objectively beautiful day.
Yeah.
It will be.
very beautiful. Allison sent me a TikTok yesterday that was like, we should do this on Saturday, and it was just like, when you show up wearing, and she was like, with our sweatshirts. I said, that is if anybody at all will have their sweatshirts on by the time.
For
Probably an hour. Yeah.
Because what are we working with, like 60 degrees at the beginning of the morning? Yeah, I might need it.
At the beginning, yeah.
Once I'm
6 a.m.
Yeah. 8 a.m.
Yeah, I'll wear it to go pick up my walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
And then that's about it.
So that'll be great. Then what happens at our finish area? What's going on there?
Turning up. I never get to see much. Well,
me neither.
That's a lie. I am obviously following behind the last runner, but I never get to see the like finish line popping and like. But there's always a lot of people there and like good vendors, right?
Yeah, we have. It's a fun finish festival. It's down by the lake. Again, for those of you guys that have either run before or familiar with the University of Richmond campus, where finish line is right on the lake, which is kind of in the middle of campus. So it's a gorgeous, stunning location. But yeah, we have, standard kind of post-race food things. We've got all of our vendors and sponsors are there kind of giving out promotions and, just spreading the love on race day. It is kind of like Richmond's first real race of the year. In terms of ones that are some of our more sizable ones. So everybody's always excited to come out and see everybody and cheer everybody on. But we've got, Papa John's pizza. We've got plenty of post-race food. This is a 2 beer or 2 drink ticket event. So you can either get your couple beers from our beer truck, or you can redeem those for a non-alcoholic beverage as well too. That's where we give out our finisher totes for the half marathon finishers. You get a little bit of swag at the finish. Obviously medals at the finish line. So it's just a fun time. We've got a DJ, we've got a food truck, or at least one food truck and a coffee truck. So spectators that are hanging out or need somewhere to go during the race can come to the finish line and get a little snack, get a little coffee while we're waiting. So it's a fun time.
Bringing it back to our beers, we learned what beers we're going to have. And Hardywood is thankfully providing us beers. So we'll have Richmond Lager, we'll have Great Return, Ramble On, and Peach Trek as your 4 flavors. And you get 2. Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah. So you get 2. And you can buy more beer tickets, right?
Yeah, beer ticket sales start at 8:30 and then we'll start pouring at 9. So,
we got a darty on our hands right there.
Yeah.
So again, you have participants have 2 beer tickets on each of their bibs. You can purchase additional beer tickets, and then for anybody that is not a participant but would like to enjoy a beer, we have beer ticket sales available.
Yeah.
Before we dive into these participant questions that we got, what are you most looking forward to about Saturday?
Yeah.
This is just honestly, I don't want to say I look forward to it being over because that's not really true, but I do and just look forward to race day in general. I mean, again, it's our first event of the year. Yeah. So it really kind of kicks us off on a high note. And I just love seeing everybody get out there after what feels like the longest winter.
Yeah. Yes.
That didn't quit up until basically yesterday.
I was going to say up until 12 hours ago. Yeah.
So it's just such a fun day to get to see over the start line. We kind of have a fun, fresh energy. This is a fun event for sure.
Yeah.
University of Richmond is such a good partner of ours, so it's good to be on their campus and kind of get to enjoy the beautiful scenery. So this one is I would say this is a hidden gem on our race calendar thus far.
Yeah. And I would say, like, I don't know, I feel like I felt when you were like ready for it to be over, and not in the sense that it's like, just hurry up, but it's like when it comes to our events, we put so much into them, and so it's like we just want to see like what the like the finished product of like all the marketing efforts and all of the like event coordination, and we just want to see and make sure that it actually happened how we thought it was going to happen.
You know, a lot of times you were saying you don't see the finish festival a ton either, and I don't get to get there a ton, but I do try and get to the finish line some, and it's so fun to hear people talk about, like, you know, when I get to stop and talk to participants, they're like, that was a beautiful course, like how pretty it is, how much fun they had on the course. You know, it is a bit unique in just all the bridges we cross, as much time as you get to spend seeing the river. And I think people really actually love this course in a way that's always really rewarding to hear about.
Yeah. Because it like we talk about it all the time. It is pretty tough. It is tough, but people always after the race are like, that is one of the most beautiful courses I've ever been on in my entire life. And I'm like,
even my like 2 stops, like I'm literally only seeing, for if we're okay, I'm only seeing like 2-ish parts of the course. I still think that I'm like, what a gorgeous course, like this is great, and I'm only seeing 2 locations. Yeah.
And there's like a prime cheer station, well, I don't know, it's a great spot for spectators to go on, right where we took that photo shoot for the pictures. And I was going through our pictures the other day and
the
saw
Caroline's also a great spot. Yeah.
Like the street was lined up with people, and I was like, this is so cute. Like you get a great view on the left, you get cheer stations on the right. I was like, this is just
this
so
is a very spectator friendly course, I'd say, for getting around to see people in multiple places. Because the course is a little bit of a loop with the river in the middle. So like you can kind of take either Grove on the north side of the route and access most of, like, you know, anything that would be off of Cary Street, and then same thing Forest Hill or Cherokee on the south side. So if you don't know where those roads are, I would reference a map if you're trying to look, but it's pretty easy to get around if you're trying to like see people in multiple places. Which is always fun.
Right. And you can check that map in our race guide that is dropping today. So everything is in there. Everything's in there that you'll need. Literally everything. So I
was thinking about this too when I was driving, because, like, you know, I would say spoiler alert, but it's not spoiler, but I do live near the course.
Spoiler alert.
I was driving home yesterday and I was like, you could make a really fun morning out of this, just spectating for a half marathon or I mean a 5K as well too, but like
the coffee shops over there.
You could start at UR. You could like park at you'd have to use some exterior roads to get around, but I was like, you could watch people run off campus via the River Road Shopping Center, loop around, hit Baltic's Bagels. Yum. On Forest Hill or coming out of the neighborhood. You could then there's just like a bunch of good little, like, even then back on the north side, you could hit like the Libby and Grove area. We've got a ton of little shops and little breakfast places there. And then head back to campus and see your runner finish. And like, what a cute little morning.
I was about to say, especially for the people that aren't from Richmond, like obviously if you're from Richmond, you know these areas, but like it's such a cute place to be dropped off in and like be like, oh, where can I go? You have so many places to go.
I think Tyler went to Riverside Cafe for the first time last year. Afterwards with his run crew. They're going to brunch again together after this lunch.
I love that.
Yeah, great. All right, should we dive into these questions that were submitted?
Yeah.
Molly in the hot seat.
Okay. All right, first question. Yeah, we did. How many people are running the 5K?
About 1,000 people running the 5K, which is very exciting. We have 3,000 on campus overall, so about 2,000 and a half and 1,000 in the 5K. So yeah, both races are going to feel nice and full. Not too full, but nice and full. Yeah.
Third year in a row that we have sold out the 5K. So that's very exciting.
5K is a popular race.
Yeah. If we opted in for packet pickup being sent if we opted in for packet mailing, when should we be getting these?
Those were sent on 2 weeks ago on February 17th. So you probably should have it already. So if you don't, maybe reach out to us.
Yes. Is it gonna be hot? Weather girl.
I wish I could predict that. I can't do a better job than like Channel 12.
Yeah.
I would anticipate that it's going to be warm. Yes, we are. I don't want to say unfortunately, because again, as a person living in Richmond, I'm very excited about some 81-degree weather. As a race director, I'm less excited about it.
Right.
But I do think it's gonna be warm, so definitely dress lightly. Again, find your tanks, your shorts, and start hydrating now.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, go fill up that water.
Yeah.
Or
You know-
drink a Gator, electrolyte beverage. Yeah. Drink a Gator. Drink a Gator. Yes. Yes.
You know who does have that info on deck is our partners over at Channel 8.
Yes.
They could probably help you out with that
Mhm.
if you tune in to Channel 8.
Great point, Cam.
They'll
Great
also
point.
be, hey, on course at
Uh-huh.
mile 8 telling you ate that hill. So,
Yeah.
hey, shout out to Channel 8. Okay. Speaking about hills, what miles are our biggest hills at so we can mentally prepare?
I love it.
That's a great question.
And that's a good
That is a
question.
good question.
Very
It's a really good
realistic.
question. So you're going to start off downhill, coming out of campus and heading down to the Huguenot Bridge. Riverside Drive from the Huguenot Bridge to about Pony Pasture, which Pony Pasture I think is probably in the roughly mile 2-ish area of the course, is maybe between 2 and 3. Is pretty flat, but then you're going to go up from there because you have to climb up from the river a little bit. So I would say the beginning half of the course is more hilly than the second half. Although I know there are people that will disagree with me and tell me that Windsor Farms is also hilly. So your most rolling hills are going to be on Riverside after you cross over the Powhite.
Okay.
But you know,
So first half.
yeah, I'd say miles 2 to 6-ish, 6 or 7 are going to be
within
some
it.
decent hills. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey,
So just know that in advance.
at least it's not at the end when you feel like you can't
Hey,
run
no,
anymore.
the end, you're coming downhill down Cary, baby.
Hey,
So, you know.
We thought about that.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We will
exactly.
carry you to the finish.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Will there be more cheer stations this year?
Yes, yeah. We've always had a pretty decent amount of cheer course support, but this year with the Rally for the River Spirit contest and just some increased numbers of charity partners this year, there's going to be, I know we've got a good number of bands and DJs that are going to be on the course. We'll have, we said Jamaica and her loud crew and a couple other spirit groups
Can't
out
wait
there.
to meet her.
Yeah. Mhm. The Channel 8 Mile 8. So they're going to have, kind of a cheer station at Mile 8. You can share more
I was
details.
going to say
on that.
opportunity to give your why for why you're running on camera with them. So make sure, look a little fresh while you're out there running.
Yeah.
Get yourself a wet wash.
I was going to say, grab that cloth.
Yeah, then be looking dewy and fresh. But they'll have that. That's very exciting. They'll have some on-air talent out there. They've been just sending us tons of ideas. So I think that's a really fun one to look forward to is Mile 8.
Yeah. So yeah, an increased kind of cheer presence on course. And then I think with the weather being as nice as it is, this is like prime spectator weather. So there should be a lot of fun things for you to look out there.
Yeah. And I guess that brings us to our last question, which you kind of answered earlier, but let's say somebody wanted to park on campus at first. So where can those who want to cheer park? And then I guess we can go over the course.
Yeah, I would say if you are looking to cheer, I'd say the easiest place, if you go to our website and look at our parking map, you're going to want to park closer to the finish line. I think that's just where it's going to be easiest to get in and out of. And then our start line parking, we have some, but it's not as extensive as our finish line parking. So take a look at our website. All the parking information is there, but I would park closer to the finish line, which if you look at the map, we've got kind of like dotted lines showing you like finish line and start line, things like that. So anywhere that we have parking on campus campus is not that big. So anywhere is really convenient, but I'd say it's probably easier to get in and out of the finish for spectators, not participants.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was our last question from Instagram.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. We were wondering about, we mentioned the wet washcloths. Another thing that we're going to have is some misting tents available. Obviously we know this is not the hottest race that we've ever had, but none of us are used to running in heat. So it's just a time to take extra caution as a runner. We know we're not doubting that you're prepared to run a half marathon. We just know it feels a little different in 80 something degrees when we're used to like a balmy 40.
Yeah. Again, winter ended 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nobody's trained up to run.
Back too. I feel like it could be back middle of next week.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Not
Yeah.
ended.
She's always lying in wait.
This
She's
is
always
VA,
lying in
babes.
wait.
Yeah. She's
We're experiencing third, fourth fall spring right now.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, and Punxsutawney saw his shadow.
Yeah.
So
Pitching pucks in this room.
yeah. So,
Pop off.
so you never know.
I got a lot
Yeah.
of questions for that man.
Yeah.
So yeah, all that to say, just be aware, drink some water, get yourself ready to go. And yeah, I think we're all just super excited for it and cannot wait. I think it's been really fun to see this event grow it's 3 years of continuous growth. As I was writing our press release, it is very exciting to see. And I think it's very fun. I really think it's one that is so fun for people who live here because this is such a popular course, but you're usually doing it with threat of traffic. And so it's nice to really be able to kick back and enjoy those views. But you're from out of town, really cool way to see a bunch of Richmond.
Yep.
So it's perfect.
Hey, that's what our boy Ryan said. He was like, it's really cool because it is one of the like courses that he runs just by himself, but for it to be shut down and be able to run it freely, he was like, it's great. I said, yeah. Shout out to Ryan.
Ryan's not working, but he's not running. Is that correct? Or is he working?
He's not working. I don't know if he's running or not.
Because he is a former
We'll have
winner.
to ask him. I don't think he said he is. I know
Okay.
he's planning to run Boston, or he was waiting to see if his brother got into it or something. So I don't know.
Exciting.
We'll have to ask him when we go down to see
Maybe
him.
push him.
Yeah.
Come on, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Let's see what you're really about.
Yeah. You gotta show out for sports backers.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll do some quick this or that's with Molly.
Okay.
I know. You got anything you're thinking of in your head?
I'm thinking. Okay. All right. Okay. This or that. Because obviously there's summer, winter. That's hot, cold.
Sure.
Spring or fall. Because they're both midway. They're both feeling great outside. Which one's your fave?
Spring.
Really? Why?
Well, I am born in April, so I'm a spring girly.
She's born in April.
Yeah. So there's
Happy early B-Day.
Hey, thank you. That's another thing we're not talking about. To be honest, we're not talking about that.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. But also, fall is like the onset of my seasonal depression.
Yeah.
Because it starts to get dark so early. I just can't deal.
Hey, daylight savings on Sunday.
Yes.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Jordan, yes.
Stop. Let's see me outside until it sets.
Jordan was literally like, my favorite holiday is Sunday.
Same.
And I was like, what is Sunday?
No.
That's what it is.
The evening of the night, I guess, of River City.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Sunday.
To extend the fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, it cuts it off in hours.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. The fun is
I'm
over.
asleep. I'm missing the losing the hour, so that's fine.
From like do not quote me here.
Yeah.
To the listeners.
We don't know how it works.
Professionals here.
Yeah, I think you lose it out of Sunday morning, not Saturday.
Also, I love my sleep and it's staying a lot, but I'm willing to lose an hour all day if it gets me an hour of late at night.
100%. Yeah, yeah, spring for sure.
Spring
Plus,
for
I'm a
you.
garden girly. I don't know if the listeners know that.
True.
Yeah.
So
Megan Marco,
Yeah.
she's coming for you.
we're out here prepping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fall is when we're shutting it down.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Mine is really off topic, but Molly and I are the same age. We've been discussing this America's Next Top Model documentary because that was a big thing in as children, preteens, teenager that I was watching. Were you, if you're picking one that you enjoyed more, America's Next Top Model or Project Runway?
I thought you were going to ask me what would be my Tyra scene that she would make.
Yeah, when she pretends to have rabies. Or
Tell us about that.
which one?
America's Next Top Model or Project Runway. I was Project Runway. Yeah, probably more so. Tyra was scary. And I feel like Project Runway got more reruns on like
To Bravo.
yeah, but what was the other one? Like not CBS or one of those
TLC.
Yes. I feel like they would replay more
Also,
Project Runway.
kind of a soothing show.
So soothing.
And no one has ever said that about America's Next Top Model.
No. I have tried to go back and watch Project Runway though. Now it doesn't hit quite the same for me personally.
Tim Gunn's not on anymore. They didn't ask him to come back.
Yeah. Just like Kors, who always was a interesting shade of orange, you know?
Love him. Yeah. Great answer.
Okay, last one.
You grow a lot of vegetables. You mentioned you're a garden girl. So are we going peppers or squash? What do you prefer that you're growing?
I'm going to try and grow more peppers, less squash. I was way too heavy squash last year.
Like the squash girl.
I love squash versatile, but you can get sick of it.
I got so sick of it. I couldn't give it away. I couldn't. And you can't again, I'm deep in garden talk.
Yeah.
Without a TikTok, but I did also learn to can last year. You can preserve peppers.
Right.
You can't preserve squash. And people just got tired of, and I didn't mean to do this, but I grew like patty pan squash, which is flat and round, and people didn't know what to do with it, so I couldn't give it away very much either. Like
They're
they
like,
take like regular squash, but they wouldn't take, even my mom, who I can normally give a lot of things to, she's like, I don't know how to cook this. I'm like, I don't either, really.
Yeah.
It was kind of an accident. I didn't mean to grow that much, but it was it was extensive. So we're gonna try and do more peppers this year.
Squash and the squash. You heard it here first.
Yeah. Squash is squash. We got any herbs in that garden?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Love that.
I'm kind of, herbs are usually in a pot separate though, and I'm not always that good at remembering to water them.
Do you have some rosemary? Did you grow rosemary?
We were just talking about rosemary yesterday.
I'm actually actively killing a rosemary tree.
Oh, fun.
Hey, chop some off for us.
Shouldn't say those, as much as I enjoy growing outdoor plants, I kill every single indoor plant that I own.
I'm not very good at it either. I have a couple that live, but I got a dream that like I could have one of those Pinterest houses with like tendrils of green. You don't?
That would freak me out. Yeah.
Freak me out.
But it doesn't matter because I kill them all anyway. So.
Hey.
You're giving life to the whole garden. If you're killing a couple things, so be it.
Yeah, I just learned to accept it.
Yeah.
Cares.
Yes, herbs, and we want to upgrade my flowers this year too.
Nice. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Peaceful.
Yeah.
Cottage core.
Just a spring girl.
Would be friends.
I think you would too. Yeah.
We'll get her on the pod for you.
Yeah. We'll get her on the pod. See you soon, Megan.
I moved to Montecito.
It's over.
It's over for us.
Well, guys, hope this was as soothing to you as a Meghan Markle show or an episode of Project Runway. But thank you so much for joining us. We can't wait to see you at Virginia Credit Union River City Half. And we can't wait to celebrate your herd accomplishment. And can't wait to support you on a hot day. So looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Say hi. This was the first event Cam ever got recognized for the podcast.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I will never forget it.
Should you?
Yeah.
No.
So shout out to whoever that was.
Get her going. Get her hyped up.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks.
Bye.
I thought that was going to be way too long. It was like 33 minutes.